Hi, I'm Robbie Besner, and I'm an ambassador and honored to be here in behalf of the Joseph P. Cory Foundation. I'm also the science officer for Therasage and Theragoods. And in this segment, I'm going to talk a little bit about some devices that all of you may not know about that have infrared technology in it. So earlier today, we just talked a little bit about infrared technology, how important it is, and how it helps the body in many ways. So now what I'm going to show you is just a couple of products that are out here. I'm not here to sell anything. I just want to allow the audience to have an opportunity to see some of the ways that we can help ourselves heal naturally. So what companies have done is they've harnessed the infrared technology. Infrared is a segment of the sunlight, and it's actually considered the most beneficial segment of sun. That means that there's no harmful rays, it energizes the body, and it creates a whole bunch of great healthy modalities. So the ones that I brought with me today are called healing pads, and they come in various sizes. As you can see, there are peppered natural energy stones. This is Jade stone, and this one uses rose granite. And the stones actually are used to transmit or help communicate the infrared frequencies into the body. And so what's unique about, they look like heating pads, right? And it's a nice soft format. This is made by our company, which is Therasage. And what's nice about the soft format is it actually can fold over the body, so it follows the contour of your body. And again, we're harnessing sunlight frequencies, and we're generating it through the healing pad. And then the pad you put right on your body, and the jade stones, in this instance, actually gathers up the frequency, and it helps communicate the frequency into the body. So what's unique about this application is that it allows you to bring the healing pad right to the area where you're feeling pain, or the organ that you're trying to heal, or the part of your body that you actually want to detox. It's very unique because we can actually identify the part, and we don't have to do this. We can certainly go to a doctor and find out, but we're all, very intuitive beings. We know where we're hurting. Sometimes what happens is that, let's say this is one of the best ways for pain relief. And these devices are registered and listed with the FDA, and they're considered Class 2 medical devices. So we, as a company, have to go through all the scrutiny that medical device companies do, as we are, to manufacture these and bring them to the public. Anyway, so what's unique about these pads is that you can find the area, and there's two kinds of pain if we're on the topic of pain. One, let's say you have a sciatica condition that might be a pinched nerve in your back, but yet you're feeling your pain down your leg. That's called referral pain. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, because your body is a network of nerve endings, the nerves that are fabricated and networked all throughout your body. So you might have a pain or a nerve that's touched here, but you may feel it down in your leg. So what's really nice about using the healing pads is you can take the healing pad and you can put it right where the referred pain is. You feel it on your leg, you put it on your leg. Even though you may know intuitively, or your chiropractor or your doctor might have told you that the pain is emanating from the middle part of your back, the first thing that you treat is where you feel the pain. And then it's sort of like an onion. You just peel the layers of the onion. After you start to heal the pain and the nerve ending that you're feeling in your leg, then you move it up to the area where you actually have the pain has been generated from. So earlier today, one of the guests here was talking about being in multiple car accidents, and it's so common, especially down in Florida here. People get into car accidents, their bodies get jolted around, and then all of a sudden, 2 or 3 weeks later, you're feeling like aches and pains in areas that you didn't even realize that existed in your body. Well, what's really great about these healing pads is it actually gives you an opportunity to harness natural sunlight, bring it directly to the area of the body that you need it to in order to heal. And you become, your own best doctor. You know your body better than anybody, better than any doctor that you go to. So through the help of a practitioner, through the help of Dr. Mitch, he can guide you. But what's nice about having infrared technology and using devices like this is that after you leave the clinic and you get a chance to go home, you can take the protocols that you would get at a place like this, Total Health, and you can actually integrate both the practices of the clinic as well as what you know intuitively about your body, and then you can use this at home. You could be resting. You could use it for hours at a time when you're reading and so forth, and actually rejuvenate yourself and again get you back to a place where you are youthful and living more purposefully, and making a great contribution to your family and to your community, to your church. Enjoy the hobbies and enjoy your life as we all want the best.
You wouldn't need both.
But what's nice about these guys, these sizes particularly, is well, this was designed, and
What's the difference with the stone? Why is that one not?
Well, each of these stones offer different energetics.
Okay.
And so what we try to do is harness the energies that are being naturally generated by the stones.
Right.
Well, if you know anything about jade, it's been worshipped by the Asian culture for thousands of years. This particular stone is called rose granite, and it's found in every water vessel in every pyramid. There's more than 60,000 pyramids on Earth, and all the water vessels actually use this unique rose granite. The Great Pyramid of Giza is actually, they use this rose granite. So it's done on purpose because it's called a physioelectric stone. So what's happened is that the Earth, it's about 40% quartz crystal and about 50% mica, and then whatever Earth elements are around. And the power of the Earth actually fuses these stones together, and it creates an electric sort of an energetic that's around the stone. So what we do is that we search out the best of all these different kinds of earth elements and stones, and we marry infrared frequency with the energies that are coming off the stone to help enhance the body's natural healing. Do we have any other questions about devices? Because we are device specialists in terms of infrared frequencies. Happy to help you. Yes?
I just wonder, any of the infrared devices, does that give you, like, boost up your vitamin D if it's infrared?
Well, actually vitamin D, the natural production of vitamin D happens with the UVA and UVB frequencies, which is the segment of sun energy that's just before infrared. So you need UVA and B to be present predominantly in order for you to generate vitamin D. But you also need the short wavelength of infrared, which is called near frequency, near infrared, in order to complete the full frequency chain to get the most benefit out of generating vitamin D.
Now, if you do that too, you don't want to bathe for at least 12 hours after doing it.
Yeah, there is.
Wash it right off your body.
Yes, that's correct. So he was just saying that because it energizes the melanocyte in your skin, and then if you go into the shower it off right away, then you don't get as much benefit, but you still are generating some.
Some,
yeah.
You're better off to smell.
So the light actually generates what's called vitamin D2, and then your body biochemically changes into D3, which is the best kind of D to get. So it's actually the new science on vitamin D. It's actually like a hormone, and women are a little bit more like conscious of vitamin D because of osteoporosis. You need vitamin D to be present in order for your body to upload calcium. So without D, you can't get your calcium. That's why if you notice on a container of milk, it says defortified, because they want to be able to bring the calcium into the body, right? And it also has turned out to be, and Dr. Mitch is the first one that will tell us about that, that only 50% of the people out there can actually ingest vitamin D orally. Right. So the best way to get it is actually through your skin. So, and I'll tell you something else that's really strange. Like the people that are darker skinned, I'm a little on the darker skin side, we actually need more UVA and UVB light frequency in order for us to manufacture the same amount of vitamin D as someone that's lighter skinned. Okay? So it turns out that the melanocyte, which is actually the pigment side of our skin, is a natural sun blocker. That's why we get tan the more we're in sun, because the body wants to protect ourselves a little bit. And the way we do that is by generating more color, which actually acts as a filter to get less light in. So the darker skinned you are, the more light you need in order for you to get the same amount of vitamin D. So in the next few minutes, we're going to actually talk a little bit about some of the technology that we have created here that's very unique. These are the only two devices in all of South Florida that are specific in harnessing both the UVA and UVB light frequencies to generate enhanced vitamin D, also to regulate blood pressure, and also to shift your pH to being slightly more alkaline in the body, which is very beneficial, particularly to fight off all kinds of diseases. And the other light bed that we're going to talk about in a few minutes is one that's specific with infrared frequencies. So we've created a whole protocol here where we can use light frequencies to actually augment the healing process and stimulate the body to actually start to heal more naturally and get us back to the way God intended us to be.